WWE Monday Night Raw, Netflix, the togetherness, the tag team, the partnership, the networking, has it hit a halt? Is the honeymoon phase over? Viewers, fans, subscribers, hell, even the dividers out there. Rumors, gossip, speculation that Netflix has rejected creative plans for WWE Raw. Now, let me tell you why that's vital and that's why that's crucial. If this is true, if the innuendos are facts, this is the road to WrestleMania. And you cannot be rejecting. You cannot be interjecting. You cannot be removing. Remember to like, hype, become a channel member. It takes so important to this channel's future. Remember to comment below with your interaction. Hype the video, like the video. Now, I told you. I told you the suits would get involved. I've said this for months. The suits would rear their ugly heads, ladies and gentlemen, and that is exactly what we're getting. That's what we're finding. That is what we are seeing right here, right now, this morning. That is how we kick it off. Now, if you want the uncensored truth about the Netflix deal, smash that like button right now. Now, the narrative, we paint a picture of the script landing on a Netflix executive's desk and getting stamped rejected. Okay, I'm just trying to put that image in your mind right now. Explore it, think about it, enhance it. The reason? The ads. The ad tier. Netflix subscribers want edgy content. They want attitude era stuff. They want ruthless aggression, at least. Pushing the envelope to a degree, ladies and gentlemen, to a degree, to a stance. But Netflix wants the advertisers. They want Ford, etc. And are terrified of blood, controversy, and, swearing. We thought when Raw, we said, okay, well, if Raw's moving off USA Network, which we still can't get over that, and we hope it returns to USA one day, but it's not looking too good. We thought, all right, if Raw is going to move off USA, if they're going to do a move that significant, that major, that big, that ballistic, you gotta think that Raw is going to go TV 14. We're going to get blood, violence, mayhem. We're going to get massive, great storylines. They're going to be interwebbed. It's going to be Raw's going to be back to the days that we liked and recalled, and we're entertained by it, and we're gravitated. We were on the edge of our seats when Raw was on USA Network, right? Well, the big talking point is this, ladies and gentlemen, and as LA Knight would say, yeah, the man that should have won the Royal Rumble, the rightful winner of the Royal Rumble, LA Knight. But, again, Raw moves to Netflix, and we're thinking we're going to get TV 14. We thought we were going to get Attitude Era 2.0, but sources whispering that Netflix told TKO, clean it up or we don't air it. Again, rumor, gossip, and speculation online. Now, the goal here, the TKO panic and the stock market fear, okay? Now, this is all to raise the stakes. This isn't just about a wrestling match, ladies and gentlemen. It is about billions of dollars. TKO stock cannot afford a scandal. If Netflix bans a Raw script, the stock drops. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. It's that degrading. It's that bad. It's that negative. Imagine the phone call Ari Emanuel made to Triple H this morning. Fix this. Make Netflix happy. Do not lose this deal. Then we get the sanitized-like product, the sanitizer. Describe the nightmare scenario. Well, I'll describe it to you right here and right now, ladies and gentlemen. So, again, you can get this in your mind. You can think about it. Are we going back to PG? Or, as WWE once admitted, they were once G content. Remember, Saturday Morning Slam? Yeah. The good old days. Are we going back to 2009 guest host era Raw? Because if Netflix bans the edgy stuff, that is exactly what we will be getting. Are you worried about a PG Netflix era? Yes or no in the comment section. Remember to like, hype, become a channel member today. Remember to donate with a super thanks donation in the comment section. I need to see where all of my viewers, my fans, and subscribers stand. I need to see where we are at with this predicament. Now, I'm going to use proof to validate the fear. I'm going to use proof from the past, ladies and gentlemen. Jamie Kellner. Now I'm going to bring up the death of WCW. Jamie Kellner canceled WCW and TNT not because the ratings were zero, but because it didn't fit the brand. Is Netflix doing the same damn thing? Again, we're going back to the WCW TNT example. We're giving you a few examples, a history lesson, okay? The warning. When a network tells a wrestling company, you don't fit our image, that company dies. We saw it with WCW. We saw it when UPN merged into CW. It's like the YouTube demonetization. Netflix is demonetizing WWE's creativity. They're telling Triple H, you can't do this, you can't say that. Is Netflix and TKO sabotaging the WWE? All right? Now, we got to focus on the hero of the story. Insider speculation, viewers, fans, and subscribers at this hour and at this time. Triple H was cooking. Triple H was creative. The Rock has been cooking, but now they have their handcuffs on. How long until the game walks out? How long until the frustration boils over, ladies and gentlemen? The rumor mill. There is heat backstage. The boys in the locker room could be very well furious. They were promised freedom, creative control to a degree, not Hogan's creative control, not creative control of Triple H probably, but now they're being told to walk on eggshells, potentially, perhaps. Now I'm going to make a list of what may or could or potentially be banned. No blood, no swearing, no more pile drivers. All those things were brought back over the last couple of years, but are they going to be gone once again? The over-the-top storylines, the organic storytelling, the creativeness of World Wrestling Entertainment. If Netflix bans these, is this even worth watching anymore? Then we got to get into the final emotional punch from my viewers, my fans, my subscribers, and the dividers, okay? The nuclear scenario. What if the deal falls through? What if? What if, guys? And I know you're saying, oh, it's backed, it's written, it's a 10-year deal, all this money. But if the rules change, if the script is dropped, if things are canceled, buyouts, censorship, there is a lot of different things that could go down here, ladies and gentlemen. But again, what if the deal falls through? What if Netflix says, keep the money, we don't want the headache? WWE could be homeless. Raw would be off the air. Raw off the air. Can you even imagine that? Can you? Well, for some of you who say, I'm not getting Netflix, I watch Raw on USA, I pay enough for cable as it is, I'm not getting Netflix and ESPN and this, that, and the other. We remember a very simplistic formula. It was WWE Raw on USA Network, and it was the WWE Network, $9.99. That was the simplistic formula. And then we got Peacock, and then we got ESPN, and then we got this, and then we got that. And we got all these different things, and now you're paying for one company over several different apps, which is absolutely asinine. It is absolutely asinine, and I think you'll agree with me. Even for my detractors and the skeptics, even for the trolls, the lost souls and the a-holes, I think you understand where I'm going to. We need to make our voices heard, ladies and gentlemen. We need to tell TKO. We need to tell Netflix, let them fight. Let them bleed. We don't want Disney wrestling. Now, I want you to go tag Netflix on Twitter or X and tell them SeanzView sent you. Don't tell them ban our show. Like, subscribe, turn on the bell, and don't miss the update because this story explodes here on the Brash and the Brazen, where we raise the bar to all-time levels and new heights to give you the excite here on SeanzView Entertainment. Now, we reset. We do multiple videos a day. That's why it's so important to click the bell, subscribe, turn on all notifications, become a channel member today. Also, it's very pivotal to this channel's success to check out the channel in case YouTube doesn't let you know, even though you've clicked the bell and subscribed and turned on all notifications, even though you've hyped the video, check out my channel or search up SeanzViewEnt on YouTube multiple times a day so you don't miss one video and you don't miss the action. You don't miss the vibe, the aura, the significance, the dynamics, the heart, the hustle, the blood, the sweat, the tears. Have no fear. I am here for each and every one of you. because I believe in the subscribers, the viewers, and most importantly, the channel members. The channel members that make this a success. The channel members that make this absolutely remarkable. But ladies and gentlemen, we dig deeper. We go further. We go beyond the script. Beyond the script, ladies and gentlemen. Because according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters at this time, speculation is growing that AEW doesn't want the anti-ice chants as seen as its company message, especially what is drawing a lot of ear of AEW fans during the main event between the MJF, the World Heavyweight Champion. Trey Miguel issues warning over impersonator sending gross and unhinged messages online. That's the thing. Anybody can be anybody online. AI. All this AI crap, all this AI slop, all this propaganda. What is the agenda? Breaking news on WrestleMania 42. This just coming across my desk right now. We also got a big update on Cody Rhodes as well. Why WWE is still hesitating on Seth Rollins' match for WrestleMania 42. Because the WWE are going with the wait-and-see approach. Because the WWE doesn't want to, rush. The WWE doesn't want to, push Seth Rollins to make people think, okay, well, Rollins is coming back. He's returning. He's going to be in a match. Even though Rollins feels good, or even though Rollins thinks he'll be in a match at WrestleMania, the WWE are still going to play this one safe. Also, why Cody Rhodes was never picked to win the 2026 WWE Royal Rumble being exposed and leaked online right now. According to Dave Meltzer via the Wrestling Observer newsletter, WWE ruled out early once the WrestleMania direction was locked. The decision centered how WWE wanted Cody's story to unfold after he was no longer champion. With that shift, creative narrowed his path to WrestleMania and down to two options, the Royal Rumble or the Elimination Chamber. From there, the call was made. Cody was no longer champion. He had to win either the Rumble or the Chamber, and Cody was never scheduled to win the Royal Rumble because the nature of the storyline is that he had to overcome the adversity and not win the Rumble, and then went into the Chamber. Similar story to what John Cena did last year. Now, there has been some gossip and rumors of Cody Rhodes going in a completely different direction. There is rumors and gossip of Cody Rhodes walking into WrestleMania as a heel turn, a bad guy, Cody Rhodes. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions on that. Once Cody Rhodes was locked into the Elimination Chamber path, he was effectively removed from the Rumble consideration entirely. With that box checked, the Royal Rumble winner had to come from elsewhere in the lineup. That's where the final domino fell. So that led to Roman Reigns being the one who won the Royal Rumble for the second time in his illustrious career. Now, the takeaway is obviously straightforward. Remember to like, hype, subscribe, become a channel member today. Remember to turn on all notifications, click that bell. Cody Rhodes wasn't passed over. No. He was cooled off or replaced. Wasn't passed over. Cooled off and replaced. He was intentionally kept out of the Royal Rumble winner spot, so his WrestleMania road would be built on setbacks instead of shortcuts. Was the WWE right to book Cody Rhodes not to win the Royal Rumble for a third time like Stone Cold Steve Austin? Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your emotions. The masterminds behind Kit Wilson and Obafemi's SmackDown segment being revealed online, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, the newsletters at this hour. The mastermind. And what did you think about that segment? What did you think about that in-ring that we got between Kit Wilson and Obafemi? Now, according to Fightful Select, the in-ring promo delivered by Kit Wilson was written by Colin Clark. The speech was leaned heavily into Wilson's toxic masculinity satire and was designed to provoke a reaction and set the stage for what followed. And we all saw what followed with Kit Wilson getting absolutely destroyed in the middle of the SmackDown ring in that arena on that night. Cody now there's been a lot of outrage, a lot of uproar, a lot of backlash, a lot of fallout about Cody Rhodes referencing the size of his manhood in his passionate promo on SmackDown last night. Cody Rhodes talking about his penis, his cock, his dick. Cody Rhodes talking about his penile penis during WWE SmackDown last night. So his Johnson, his Wiener Schnitzel, ladies and gentlemen. And well, quite frankly, I heard it was going to be a you-know-what measuring contest. Well, they're both glad I'm not in because I didn't get the name Raheem for no reason. And again, viewers, what is your take on Cody Rhodes' situation in WWE right now? How would you book him at WrestleMania 42, the showcase of Immortals? Also, Cam Skidabo says WWE is definitely an option after his NFL career. And we bring up the NFL because we all know today is Super Bowl Sunday. It is going to be Seattle. It is going to be New England, the Patriots. Can they do it again? Can the Patriots come up big when it matters most? Obviously, we all know I'm born and bred in New England. I've moved different various places, whether it be Michigan, whether it be the U.S., whether it be Massachusetts, whether it be Connecticut, wherever it may be, all over the place. SeanzViewEnt Entertainment is sacred place because we always try to aim to be in that first place as we always climb that ladder of success. Rung by damn rung by damn rung. We will not be hung, but we will be sung because we will sing it. We will break it. We will talk it. We will breathe it. We will give you the sentiments. We will give you the feeling. We will give you the emotion. We will give you the heart, the hustle. The determination will not be a detriment to SeanzViewEnt Entertainment. Because if it weren't for you, there would be no Sean's View. We come through when the lights are absolutely on bright. Click the bell and subscribe because there's plenty more to come throughout the day, every day, around the clock. Because I am the unapologetic TikTok.